All right, I'm live. And start streaming. This better be working. Perfect. We got it going. Is my audio going through? I gotta open my stream on my second account. Hold on. Is anything sensitive in here? I don't think so. Here we go, finally. Yo. Hey, it's kind of working. Oh, damn it. It's kind of impossible to hear my game audio. Oh yeah, you can only hear it through my mic. Hold on, how do I fix that? Goodness gracious. Oh. Game capture. Capture specific window. Melon DS. Does it work like this? It does not work like this. Oh, that sucks so bad. Whatever. I just want to play some Pokemon. Alright. So... Alright. Perfect. What a mess. What a mess. Yo, give me eggs, old man. Really? Dude. You gotta get to making some babies, finally. Alright, we're finally getting somewhere. sir. All right, I think that's 5. Yeah. All right, now we just bike back and forth. Oh, there's the first one. First egg. Perfect. Wait a minute. Okay. Just making sure. You know, this bike path is so good. Okay, here's the second one. Maybe I should make a counter. Yeah. Pokemon egg counter. Oh, this is hold on, let me. This is for my Audio. This isn't the right one. Pokemon egg hatcher counter. This doesn't look like that's it. Egg hatcher. Pokemon counter. Brother. Shiny tracker. Whatever. Shiny tracker egg. This has gotta work. Oh goodness. Thanks for all the whatever. Take all my data. Literally, what the hell is going on? Get me out of here. Oh, this is an app. Ugh. Okay, here's the right one. Masuda method. We got 2 of them so far today. We are going for Snivy. That's not how you spell it. In Pokemon Black and White. We are using the Masuda method. So okay, we will put this in this corner of the screen. Okay, right here. Brother. Come on now. Alright. This is good enough. It's primitive, but I don't care. Oh, thanks for nothing. Alright. Thanks for something. Alright. Third egg. Nothing. Yeah. You know the worst part about having no clout? Here we go. Fourth egg. Thankfully, the odds are pretty good. Like 1 in 1,000 ain't that bad. Okay, there's the fifth one. No. Boring, regular. Thanks for the egg. Hold on, we can make this smaller to fit everything a little better. Yeah, see? That's not too bad. Number 6. Nothing. Getting into my groove is going to be kind of hard. It is pretty late at night right now. But I'm itching for the Shiny Snivy. You don't understand. I want it. I got the setup and everything. So what I did was I downloaded, so I'm playing a Pokemon Black ROM, okay? So what I did was I'd also got a Japanese one, and I just kind of sped run through the game. 7. I'm out, 6, 7. I'm gonna kill myself. I just kind of sped run through the game. And got a shiny, not a shiny, but I got a Japanese Snivy, and I traded it on the GTS. I figured out if you add some kind of, I don't know, I watched some kind of video that lets me use the GTS. I don't remember what it's called, but basically I traded it to myself. So that's pretty cool. And then I evolved it. I don't think I'm meant to be a live streamer, but I haven't tried live streaming for so long, I wanted to try it out. The last time I live streamed was like 5 years ago, whenever I was, I think literally all I did was, what was it? Oh, there's another one. Please, just give me another egg. That's all I want. Thank you. I'm kind of getting... Hold on, let me try and farm Cloud here. I was going to say this anyway, but I just realized it's the popular opinion, so maybe I'll get like 1 million likes now. This little Ask Gemini thing in the corner, I'm kind of sick of this entire AI thing being shoved down my throat. Nope, no new viewers, it's just the one, which is my alt account. Just so I can peer over at chat, or if anyone even joined, because like 90% of the time, what happens is 90% of the time, what happens is, oh wow, they really did that quick. Good job, guys. Is that they join on a small stream by accident, leave immediately, or they join because they're a little curious and then they leave in like 5 seconds. Or not 5 seconds, but they don't say anything and they leave in like, I don't know, a minute. So I think I'll stream for like an hour or something. I don't know. I really want the Shiny Snivy. I'm hankering. Hank Schrader. Hankin' my Schrader. There's 13. One more egg and we'll be 1% of the way there. Oh, would you look at that? Right on time. Oh my goodness, you don't know where this egg came from? Well, I'm very sorry. You're like a 90-something-year-old man. No one told you how babies work. Hopefully with a pickaxe. Are children in the mines jokes still a thing? I don't think it is. I think that was like 6 years ago. 15. Easy. Oh, 16. Hell yeah, even easier. Alright. Let's put these guys in a box. Going out the coop at the lot. I don't want to get copyright strike. No clue if I will, but Roddy Rich watching my stream, the only viewer. He's like, "You singing my song, copyright strike." So true. Yes, sir. Look at that. We're getting them. We're getting them. Oh, would you look at that already? Thank you, sir. I keep peering over and I keep seeing only one person in the chat. I guess nobody watches live streams on YouTube. You gotta have like a pre-existing base in order for that. You think, hey, look at that, another viewer. Welcome. I'm looking for a Shiny Snivy. That's about it. Wow, my first viewer. How crazy. I'm not very talkative. Oh, would you? Man, damn, they got busy. That was like the 10 steps, and I got another egg. There we go, 19. I'm using the Masuda method so that I can hopefully get. It's where you use 2 different language Pokemon. I'm using a Japanese superior and an English superior, and it. What is it? Sextuples your odds. So yeah, I only got 20 eggs, and I already got a pretty good chance. If you go for an hour, you got like a 10% chance. I was doing a YouTube video of it because I couldn't stream yet, because I had to verify my phone number. but now I can stream. So in reality, I'm about 120 deep, but I'm starting over. Might as well. Oh, damn. Bro waited one step. I sped up the game. I'm speeding up the game, so it's a way easier process. Here we go. Damn, usually viewers leave like immediately, but this guy has been staying here for a full minute. Thank you, sir. There we go, 22. The odds, in reality, for a shiny aren't bad. I mean, how long have I been streaming for? 10, 15 minutes? Keep this going for a while. You can definitely get him. All right, 23. If I get him as well, I'm going to make a stream highlight, so keep your eyes out for that. Oh, I got no room? Damn. All right. Gimme. Look at that. Doesn't take that long whenever you speed up the game. I'm also using a Volcarona with flame body so that the eggs hatch really quickly. I think it's like 2 times as fast or something. So using all that, the eggs hatch super quick. Okay. Just making sure I got a full inventory. What's funny is you can hear my my air conditioner in the background more than the game. I have no idea how to make the game volume go up for the stream. Unlucky. We didn't get the shiny. It's okay, we won't do that. 2% odds. Look at that. The guy that's also in the YouTube live. You've watched the odds almost double so far. Look at that. You know, I remember joining people's lives with like 0 viewers on like Twitch or something. I just like accidentally click, or I'm interested for a second, and then I go in, and the quality isn't that good. Like they got a setup like mine, and it's all ugly. I'm just like them. My brother, just another me. But I join for a minute. I'm like, I gotta leave. And then before I leave, they say, I got 1 viewer. So awesome. So I stick around for like 3 minutes because I feel guilty. And they're all like always trying to get me to like comment and stuff. I'm not going to force that. Oh, oops. Sorry. Just wanted to visit your wife a little more. All right. Just got to double check. Make sure my inventory is full. All right. 28. Look at that. Odds have doubled officially. 2%. It ain't a big number. But you get critical hits. Critical hits are like a 2% chance, right? I don't know. there's 29. I'm not gonna make you comment, but if I do get the shiny, you should totally comment something. You'll be in my highlight if you want. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I keep checking. I usually don't do that, but since I'm commentating to make it somewhat entertaining, at least interactable, I keep track because my brain, I can only focus on so much things at once. If I do this, oh sweet, 30 eggs right there. That is an entire box worth of Snivies so far. Is it? Let's see. 5, 6. Yeah, 30. Just making sure I don't get my math wrong. Okay. Oh, oops. Sorry. Just that dude lives in the daycare. That punk with the jacket. Like, dude, at least like walk in a circle. You could be getting so much XP. You only get XP when you're walking. All right, let's go back. It's a little inefficient, but I think this is the best I've got. Bonjour. Bonjour. Comment tu appelles? 33. It's the magical age. Yeah, I'm having a good day. My day's over, but you know what? I played some games with my buddy earlier, and I talked to my girlfriend a little bit. I'm having a good day. You know, I got my problems and all. Oh, 34th egg. But you know what? At the end of the day, it ain't all that bad. I should really figure out how to get a live chat feed up here so that I know how to, so I don't have to keep like looking back like every minute just to see if this is even working. Here's what I'll do. Pause for 1 second, and I'll just holster my phone up. All right, sweet. Oh, there we go. Dude. Imagine if you could complete the national decks and then get the shiny charm in this game, but no. I've seen what happens when you complete the Pokedex. Professor Juniper, I guess her dad is like the one you check for like the national, all of the Pokemon. Is that called the national dex? It's all 649 up until this generation that you can register in your Pokedex. And whenever you do that, Professor Juniper's dad just says thank you, and that's it. Like a little like victory sound plays that you hear that you've heard before, and he just says thank you, and that's it. it's such a dumb. Hey, I know you spent like 1,000,000 hours transferring Pokemon from one game to another, from all versions of the game, because you need the legendaries as well. Thank you. What a divine waste of time. Has anyone done that legitimately? I mean, probably some Pokemon nerds. That's why the GTS is so effective. I mean, that's how I cleared my Pokemon Moon account. I play Pokemon Moon on my DS with my brother, and we use the GTS to complete our Pokedex. There would be Pokemon we're just too lazy to look after, or not look after, go after. Oh, there we go, 39. I'm not going to bed until I get the shiny. It's almost 2 in the morning. Okay, maybe I might go to bed. Not right now. Definitely not right now. I got like another hour and a half in me. Okay, I thought there wasn't another one. Let's go. Dude, my poor superior thing is probably crying out for help, laying so many eggs. I know the man is happy though. I don't know how he couldn't be. I have yet to walk inside of the daycare and have an egg hatch in the daycare. Okay, just making sure. I literally just looked inside of the PC. I'm a goldfish. Oh, all right, almost 3%. These odds realistically are not that bad. I know it takes a little bit, but like most people who play Pokemon never see a shiny. So whenever you got like this kind of opportunity, I've seen shinies before. I mean, I caught the shiny Buizel, the Blitzel. If you look at my channel, I already have a clip of me playing, catching the shiny Blitzel. However, that was on my backup account. It's not my main. I'd be down to show it off sooner or later. Not right now. I'm locked in. But I made a backup because, oh man, I'm so bummed. I have a ROM for Pokemon Diamond, and I learned how to do the void glitch. And I was like, I'm gonna go and follow these instructions so that I can catch Arceus and Darkrai and Shaman. But what happened was I did the glitch where you bike in that one specific spot in Jubilife City, and my file corrupted, and I didn't make a backup. I was so bummed. Inconsolable for like, I don't know, 2 hours. Even though I did use speed up cheats as well on that one, because like whenever you deal damage to a Pokemon, it takes forever to go down. Whoa! Took like 10 steps. So I was using speed cheats, but 133 hours in game just gone. I still have the save file. I know there's something you can use as like an external moderator so that you can try and fix it, but I'm not nearly into the Pokemon. I'm not nearly into Pokemon like that. I'm not gonna like go into my game source code and try and fix it. I'm not smart enough for that. So I'm gonna take a lot of time off before I touch that again because I was so bummed. I had like a level 90 Glaceon that I've been like, I was like, I'm gonna get all the evolutions of the EVs. And I had a Vaporeon, a Jolteon. I was working on getting an Espeon. I just finished leveling up my Leafeon to like level 70. Dude, honestly, like I beat the game and I caught Giratina and I caught the legendary. I don't know what it was, Dialga or whatever. I never used it because I don't use legendaries on my Pokemon team. I like using the Pokemon that you're given. I train the legendaries sometimes up for fun, but I think they're just kind of cheesy. I like playing with the regular Pokemon you find in the routes. I used to be a legendary spammer, Kyurem, Reshiram. What else? I know I was never as far to go as what are the dudes in this game that are like the wind tornadoes? But I would sometimes use, Terrakion and Cobalion. That was whenever I was younger, though. I've strayed away from using Shiny so much as I've gotten older. I like the challenge more. It's a kid's game. I mean, it's enjoyable by all ages. I'm only 20 years old. I'm not necessarily like those 40-year-olds with their original GBA Advance or Game Boy Advance. I just said Game Boy Advance, I guess. Whenever I was spamming to get my Snivy in Japanese so that I can trade it to myself, I don't even know what I named it. You think it says like superior in Japanese or something. It doesn't. It's like, will you give a nickname? And I accidentally pressed yes, and I just spammed whatever was on the keyboard. So I have no idea if it even says anything. Oh, oops. Hold on, let me look at this. Let's see how my 20 minutes of Japanese Duolingo is. I don't recognize anything. I think this is ba, but that's it. And I can't even tell you what that means. Language is such a funny thing. What do you mean people learn to say the exact same things I am and they wrote something completely different? Dude, this viewer's been here a long time. Never had a viewer for this long. We're at 50, by the way. I'm not sure if you're operating in the background or whatever. Just interested in hearing my reaction from another tab. Who knows? I guess I gotta keep my eyes out for whenever the third viewer joins, because I'll definitely be the one that leaves really quickly. I'll look at my stats. I guess I'll post my stats in my community tab. Yo, person that's watching, you should totally sub. I like playing Pokemon. If this is something that you like staying for, then I'm going to try and do this a couple times a week until I get my Shiny Snivy. Maybe I'll even get another one. I'm aiming to get a female one specifically because it's rarer. Because male Snivies breed at about 87.5% of the time. Give me that egg. How many do I have? I have one slot I need to fill. Okay. Yo, watch this. Oh, that's not what I meant. Let's go over here. Come on, give me one before the egg hatches, please. Yes, sir. Now watch this. I'm gonna go in here. Now we just need one more. If we went in, then we would have just had 3 in our inventory. Now we got a full inventory. Very awesome. 55. Dude, I'm locked in. I remember watching a bunch of streamers that would have like 50 concurrent viewers and a relatively fast chat for 50 people. Well, imagine 50 people on a stage watching you perform. That's like a talent show at school, you know, depending on who wants to show up and watch. All right, 56. Imagine I get the shiny Snivy and it's a boy. I mean, I'll still be happy, but my shiny hunt will continue. I'm gonna have to get like 8 shiny Snivies on average before it's a girl. That'll be funny. That'd be tragic. Oh, you know what I should do? Next up, I should do it for a shiny Tepig or a shiny whatchamacallit. Wait a minute, I already have an Oshawott and a Tepig from the GTS, but I think it's in English. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the regions of which they come from. If they come from like France or something, I might get away with it. Like a French Snivy, would that work? Oh, sorry, a French Oshawott, would that work? I got no clue. I also think I left something in the GTS. I don't know how to pick it back up though. Dude, start making more eggs, man. I only got 2 eggs in my pocket. Totally unfair. Oops. Here we go. That's more like it. Is that 4? That's a full inventory. All of these are gonna like hatch right next to each other. So we're gonna have a messy time trying to get these eggs back in orderly fashion. 60. 2 boxes. I wasn't really looking. Was that I guess we'll see in a minute. No, just a regular old chum. I'll take amazing care of it. Don't you worry, Mr. Sir. Who doesn't know how eggs are made? You'd think he'd turn around and at least like peer over to look at some point. He was like, you know, I've given him like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of eggs. Maybe I should go do some investigative journalism and look behind the building to see how it's being made. Maybe he's a man of God. He's like, I know how they're made, but this is just an innocent kid. Maybe I won't say anything about it. Because canonically, we're 10 years old, right? You know what? I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's like 99% chance the reason why he's like, I don't know how I got there. But at some point, you gotta like realize that I might be a 10-year-old who just knows. I mean, I'm biking back and forth in front of this guy and shoving the Pokemon in the box. This is what, like 100, maybe not 100, this is like 20 game hours of what I've been doing. In-game hours of what I've been doing. You know, I'm running my game at 3 times speed. Oh, there, we got another egg. And I've done hundreds and hundreds of eggs, so at least 20 in-game hours. Oh, there's another one. Is this the... Are they all 3 of them gonna hatch like right next to each other again? Yep. No shiny. What a mess. Dude, I gotta do like a releasing stream of like me doing nothing for 20 minutes, but just releasing all of the Snivies, causing like, dude, forget like Pokemon outbreak of like a Combi on like Route 19. I'm about to cause a real Pokemon outbreak, completely flood the ecosystems with level 1 Snivies. Yes, finally. Thank you. Hey, I've done a stack of encounters. Would you look at that? We call them encounters? I guess not. They belong to me. Stack of eggs. Well, a little more than that now. I'm gonna just get one more egg. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I'm dumb. Is it rows of horizontal? Is it rows of 5 horizontally or 6? Because if it's 6, then 36 can fit in a box. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing. You know what? 5% odds ain't bad. I know 95% is a big number, but we're talking about shiny Pokemon. 5% chance for a shiny? Come on. Come on. Over here, all the way back. Here, all the way back. I remember I used to do something really dumb. I used to hatch eggs on the big bridge that goes to, what, Sicilian City? Is that what it's called? Castilian City? The one with the bug gym leader. It's the big city, the actual city. Maybe in Pokemon ever. You know, you go to a city in like the first generation and it's got like 11 houses. Lamau 6-7 encounters, I just realized. So dumb. Dude, at least 2 unique voice lines would be nice. 69, Lamau. Sorry, but you're not the fun number anymore. Dude, my cat's been like laying on my bed next to me for like hours. Like, don't you gotta go like piss and shit and be hungry somewhere else, bud? You just like spending time with me, hearing my voice. Oh, my cat! Oh, the moment I said that, my cat just went up and left to my door. Hold on, I gotta let her out. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, Might as well let this encounter play out. There, be free. Alright, I'm back. Very awesome. Look at that. Wow. What was that? That was like 5 steps. They wasted no time. Oh my goodness. Those eggs are gonna forget one step after another. Those are gonna hatch simultaneously. We're gonna get like a double view. Oh wait, and I realized I forgot to press the counter. My fault. For whenever I had to let my cat out, I forgot to press the counter. So I pressed it. We're all good now. Alright. Dude, I'm getting kinda tired. Just means I can stream tomorrow. I don't got work. Not yet. Am I full? I'm full. $5 odds. 72. How do streamers do it? They just like, I guess it's a lot easier whenever you're getting like $10 donations every second. Yo, whoever's watching, $50,000 donation. I'm just kidding. I don't have any of that set up. If I did though, let me know. Elon Musk's kid watching the stream. That guy's such a dork. I bit my tongue. Ouch. He paid off the Jews to make me do that. Bite my tongue. Oops, incoming shadow ban. Oh. 75. Alright, let's put you guys away. With your brothers and sisters. Mostly brothers. It's a sausage fest inside of there. You know, the Pokemon world's kind of messed up. They don't care about inbreeding. I wonder. It's such a hot topic. Well, maybe not a hot topic, but it's something that is prevalent enough to be spoken about. I know in the games there's like a book about like marriages between human and Pokemon. I wonder if the anime ever like alluded to something like that. I mean, there's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of episodes. There's only so much times you can say Pikachu, use Thunderbolt, without like people starting to yawn. Imagine they just made an episode. You can fuck Pokemon, marry a Pokemon, and it would be like, it's because you're running out of ideas. I mean, you're drawing Ash really differently. He's barely recognizable. He's fat. He's ugly now. You ever see the Sun and Moon anime? You kidding me? They definitely at least had a reference to that. I'm not one of those online creeps that are like, yeah, Gardevoir or Vaporeon or whatever. It's gross. They're animals. But it's been alluded to in the games. I wonder if like there's an episode of like a half human, half Pokemon, leaving many questions to be answered because they got nothing else to talk about. Pikachu did not use Thunderbolt that episode. People were watching, they were questioning. Most of all, they were rating like the episode 1 star. Dude, I actually wonder. I might have to. I hate asking AI, but there's no other better way to do it. I mean, you ask Google and AI answers it for you anyway. Like, am I really going to watch every single episode of Pokemon just to confirm? This is how I feel about a lot of things. Like, I'd be questioning something, and it takes a really precise answer that I would have to spend a lot of time. And it's a useless question as well. So, do I swallow my pride and use like an AI feature? Or do I like waste an ungodly amount of time just to see if the Pokemon anime referenced having sex with Pokemon? I mean, either way, it's a waste of time, I guess. All right, we got 80 eggs. All right. Dude, I've been on 2 viewers forever. I wonder whenever that magical third is going to show up, or if I'm going to dip down to 1. Oh, 81. I'm so locked in right now. I don't even care that my back is arched at like a 90-degree angle. I don't even care if I gotta wake up by 12 o'clock tomorrow. It's time to mon. You know what I found crazy? In the anime, Ash Ketchum, I'm not sure if he ever does, but like, does he ever fall in love with like one of his like co-protagonist side characters or whatever, like May from Pokemon, or I'm just using that as an example, or Iris or something? Because I remember whenever I was 10 years old, I had crushes on girls. Is Ash really just like turning down women left and right, or at least not even thinking about them romantically? At 10 years old, bro's like, no, I only want Pikachu. You got Stoicism, Ash Ketchum. He doesn't want to get laid, he wants to get paid. Alright, got another magical 2 Snivies here. Stream ends whenever I find a shiny, regardless of the gender, by the way. I'll just have to start up a new one if it's, not a girl. I really hope it doesn't come off weird that I want the girl one specifically. It's just rarer. I mean, if the boy was rare, I'd be aiming for the boy. Walking in, back and front, to and from. I hate whenever I accidentally go back in. I don't mean to do that. Canadian job market is so bad. I live in a rural area. Well, not a super rural area, but like, you would never ever guess where I'm from. That rural. Less than 10,000 people rural. Job market's so cooked. because I'm just a 20-year-old guy. I'm going to the employment center and I'm asking for a job, and they're saying we'll give you some of these things, and I'm like optometrist. But I'm 20 years old. I don't have any experience. And they're like, well, sucks to suck. I'm like, dude, McDonald's is right over there, but they won't hire me. And they're like, why not? Because it's full of like a million Indian students, because they can pay them like pennies. Or the manager is Indian. We have a Subway and a Pizza Hut and a KFC. They were pretty mixed and diverse with whoever. And then like the moment they get an Indian manager, like all diversity ceases to exist and it just becomes an Indian enclave. It's crazy. I mean, like the favoritism is insane. Like I've walked into like they own all the subways in town. We got like a Indian mafia on the subways over here, and it's preventing me from getting jobs. I'm getting a job. I know that sounds like the world's lamest excuse, but it's so true. The only place I really live close to is the subway, and even that's a kilometer away. I'm willing to walk to it, but like, people are like, why don't you just drive? Well, I don't have a car. It's like, why don't you get a car? It's because I don't have a job. Well, then work. And I'm like, but I need a car. And then we're going in circles. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Hard to claim you care about problems whenever they're right in front of your face and you blame the person that's dealing with them, even if it's not their own fault. I don't know. Maybe whenever I was 14 years old, I should have gotten a job. Should have been on the job market. I got my first job when I was 17. I think that's the average age to get a job, right? Just a couple months after I turned 17, I started working at the Tim Hortons, and I worked there for a full year. And I left because I wanted to go into electrical engineering. So what I did was I took an extra year at my high school for a co-op placement. And what happened was I took it. I actually got it. I worked for a place in, I guess I can't really say where I'm from. It's a little bit too local. But I worked for an electrical company, and terrible experience. They're old miserable bastards. They don't like nothing. They complain about their wives and the food that their wives pack them and the work they have to do. And the moment you're not good at what you do immediately, especially if you're just starting, oh my goodness, they'll never let you hear the end of it. They'll be like, oh, so you don't know, so you can't tell the size of this nail just by looking at it. And it's like, literally, you need to be precise, exactly precise. I remember like, this is a 1/4-inch nail with a Robinson bit head. And I'm like, all right, bro. It's my first day here. I'm pretty green, okay? And they're giving me shit, and they're saying, well, what do you know? And I'm like, dude, you literally signed the application that my teacher gave you saying I don't know anything. I swear they're just looking for a reason to be angry. They're like women. Yeah. That's the best way to put it. Tradesmen are women. But anyway, what was supposed to happen at my co-op, my electrical engineering co-op, was, well, I started there middle of October roughly, because it took me a while to find a placement. I tried to go to a big place called Roseburg. It was a big industrial complex factory. But the problem was, I wasn't the only person aiming for this position, even though it's literally paid, unpaid. You don't get paid. There's no money for you. You literally just do labor all day for free. There's 4 other students going for it, and all of them had a background in electrical engineering, and they're literally like a year younger than me. So I wasn't going to get that position. So Buns, and we were all in the same class, literally class of like 30 students. 5 of them are going for the exact same thing. There's people who did their co-op at like the grocery store. What the hell are you? Literally, the point of co-op is to go into and you pick the grocery store. You can just apply there and work there today and get paid. What do you need that? What do you need co-op class for? Ridiculous. I can't believe there was like I literally had to do an interview, and the interview was so sad because they were talking about the work, and I obviously had no idea what they were talking about half the time. And they're like, "Well, what do you know?" I'm like, "I don't know much, but I'm willing to learn," and that's apparently the wrong answer. Whenever you're trying to do free unpaid labor, you gotta have experience for that unpaid labor. Fuck the job market. It pisses me off so bad. Literally heard like stories of like old people like walking onto a job site. Can I have a job? I don't know anything, and they get tutored. No contract, no signing, no interview. Hi, can I do something for you? Sure. Of course, maybe they weren't so easy on them. Maybe they were tough. Maybe they weren't exactly fair. But at the same time, like at least you were given that opportunity. I'm envious. Things have gotten much worse. Our woodworking plant that generated a lot of my county's GDP and a lot of jobs was shut down, I think around 15, 20 years ago. So a lot of wood manufacturing jobs went. I think my dad was even working in one of those just as like an entry level thing. And it's important too. It's important. And I think it's a plastic factory working on where you can work under the table there now, something like that. Except for it's not really open. It's the electricity sucks. You go into there, like power outages are a common thing. You'd think there's like a team of people there. 100 encounters, by the way. You'd think there would be like a team of people there, but there isn't a team of people there whatsoever. It's like 5 guys as management and like 5 employees. What the hell is going on? It's literally a plastic manufacturing plant now, or not manufacturing, but they granulate plastic there, and you're only allowed to use a subsection of that place. I remember hearing about that. So it went from this huge woodworking plant, so largest building in the entire county, not even a joke, and now like 90% of it is like cut off from electricity and like from being entered, and it's just sitting there. A lot of land doing a lot of nothing, and I have no idea what closed it down. I guess I should look into that. So many jobs there, so many jobs, at least 300 jobs. That's how big that place was, and those are important jobs as well. Those people probably immigrated outside of the county. That's bad for local rep. If you want to think politics, that is a catastrophic failure for the representative of the county. Like, how do you even walk into work after you just let that happen? You lost that many jobs. You lost that many people. Imagine 300 people telling you that your inaction caused them a problem. How do you show up to work the next day? Of course, if you don't have shame, you still do, and you make excuses, but what was I talking about? Anyway, I was supposed to go afterwards, I started working in my electrical co-op in about, what was it, middle of October. And the plan was in the beginning of January, I was going to go to my local college and they were going to sponsor me. Now, because of like tax reasons and whatever, I'm able to go essentially for free. But I need a company like the one I was working for to say, yeah, he's in here to learn about the work so that he can do it for me. And there was lots of open positions, right? Because, well, I'm going in there to learn this electrical engineering, and there's 20 people that can go into class. I think I got into there. I didn't actually end up going into the college. Spoiler alert. What happened was I got to meet some of the people that were going there, but I never met them inside of the college. They came to my high school and they're like, yeah, we got a spot for you. There's like nobody here. And then I was like, perfect. That means, well, I can get like advanced tutoring. A lot of it's hands-on work, apparently. I remember hearing that from the guy. There's one cool guy that I was working with. His name was Aiden. And he was relatively young, maybe like 4 years older than me. So at the time, he was like 23. Newly turned 23 as well. His birthday was in October. I remember that, 17th, I think. Happy birthday, Aiden. I remember him talking about going there because he was actually in the same boat as me, except for the difference maker was 60% of the seats were closed. And then suddenly, all of them were taken. Even my seat, which wasn't supposed to be taken, which was already supposed to be reserved, they gave it to another Indian guy. It's heartbreaking. Like these people from middle of nowhere, like literally my area is so remote. And you come here and you snipe a position from me. And people are saying, oh, well, they have better skills than you. Well, it's school. You're supposed to build school. You're supposed to build skills. And now I'm left with like no support beams to go to school. Like, who the hell is this? Why are you here? And people are saying, I've talked to people about this and they're like, you're racist. Okay, sure, whatever. That means a whole lot of nothing anymore. You try and talk about something like that, and a lot of people would immediately turn and say, well, don't blame the person from where they are. Blame the system. I'm like, okay, I blame what the system did. That doesn't do anything. I'm not saying that like the negative attention from like pointing out the nationality of somebody else makes it something happen. But it's outrage. Like these people from the middle of nowhere, essentially, coming to in the middle of nowhere. Or sorry, they come from everywhere. India is such a big place. Of course, Canada's bigger, but like they have like what? 9 times less people? No, not even 9, like 90 times less. No, not 90, more like 40 times less people. That's a lot of people. And they're coming from these big cities with like at least 5 million people. Because remember, these are the guys that get to come to Canada. These are the Brahmin. These are the elite in India of their caste system. You know the stereotype where they poo on the street? It's because the lowest caste people are expected to clean it up. So whenever the high caste people get here and they do it, there's no one to clean it up. Because guess what? We have this equality thing. And whenever they do that on the street, they're not thinking about that. They're not thinking, oh, everyone's born equal. They're thinking, oh, I see a lot of Indian guys here. They're going to clean it up. But no, you're all part of the same caste, and this equality thing doesn't exist in your head. Another reason not to take so many migrants, but I hate whenever this sort of thing gets political because it's a good because a lot of people just disconnect whenever something gets political. But this is something that happened to me. I'm affected by this. I want to talk about it. And whenever people are like, "Oh, well, you're getting political," no, this is my life. If that never happened to me, I wouldn't be live streaming a video game right now. I'd be probably asleep, and in 3 hours getting up so I can get ready for my shift at an electrical company. It's what I wanted to do. I wanted to work. I really wanted to work something skilled, but now I'm applying to places like Burger King. I was robbed. So bummed, but what can you do? What can you do? I don't see much getting better either. So I've been studying online skills instead. Like, I don't know. Some stuff is just buttons. 8%. Right here, 8%. Oh, we need another egg. We need 2 eggs. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, but nothing like makes me feel less disconnected with everybody than whenever I would bring up something that happened to me and people bring up like that's a political issue. Like all these people which you never voted for to come here. Think about that. Whenever we went, well, I say we, but I'm from Canada, right? Whenever I mean we, I mean like white, Western Hemisphere. Whenever we went to their nation and we populated their cities, it was called colonization. And whenever they do it, they're like, well, equal opportunities, equalities. People are just looking for a better life. I'm like, yeah, but like it kind of, their better life kind of like ruined part of mine. Like, I don't think you understand what I would have right now. I would have a car. I would have a job. I would have stability. I would have a career trajectory. I'm 20 years old. I didn't plan everything out perfectly. Did you expect me to? But I at least expected some help from the system that was made to help. But no, they're giving away our opportunities to people from not even citizens of this place. I mean, I was born here. I've been living in this city. My family lineage has been living in this one city for 200 years, and it's a population of like 10,000. That's big. That means something. And someone who half speaks English took a local opportunity over me. Wouldn't you feel upset? I'm live streaming a video game to 2 people talking about it right now. It's unfair. I don't know. I'd talk about this all day if I could, but I don't really want to seem like I'm complaining. It just makes me sad that happened to me. $118 eggs. Holy. My goodness, they're very conservative with their eggs. They really don't want to be giving me babies. Come on. Give it to me. Alright, it's been another half hour. Oh, oops. Let me just take a sip of water here. Okay. Everything's going perfectly well. Dude, I want another viewer to join. Third viewer. I have no idea if I've had that many concurrent viewers so far. Usually they leave pretty quick, but that'd be really cool. I'm not sure if I have the stamina for streaming, really. You know, if I'm lucky and this, takes off or whatever, no chance. But we're speaking in the realm of if, which means it probably won't happen. I don't even think I could do it that well. Even if I had like a team and a setup, what am I going to do? Talk and ramble about all day. I'm not really that charismatic. I'm more down to earth. I'm more, I want to say I'm more humble, but saying that kind of makes you seem not humble at all because you're saying it like it's a positive trait. But I'm saying it as I'm more chill and relaxed. I think about streamers like Ludwig or something, and they have this like tone in their voice where they're always like excited by something, and I'm like, I could never do that. I'm just chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm happy to be here. I think I could stream though if I were to stream me hanging out with my friends in video games and such. Just having a barrel of laughs. Yeah, we're full. All right. Come on now. Almost to the double digits. Just another 40 eggs to go. Seems like a lot, but I'm already like 75% of the way there. And if we're really being specific, I've already done like 80 or 90 eggs off stream. So I could put myself at 200 right now. So my odds, who knows what my odds are, but I'm hoping to get lucky. I know you can go over odds, but I'm really praying for some luck. Who knows when I get it? Let me just take a minute here to stretch. Goodness. Ugh. All right, let's get back to the grind. How simple life can be. We just want ones and zeros and pixels to be slightly different shade. And whenever it happens, which, it inevitably will because, I take massive W's. Then it's going to be a very awesome moment. Do you remember when everyone said PogChamp? swear that was like a dream SMP thing, like 90%. I remember looking at it like a Google trend of that word, and people stopped saying it as they stopped watching Tommy in it. Ooh, I filled up what 4 boxes full of Snivies. That was exactly what I wasn't hoping for. I want to get an egg first before one of my eggs hatched. This works. What level is my 83? How much level? 14. Wow. And obviously level 100. He's been level 100 for a very long time. Dude, that did not take long at all. Well, since I came out of it. Yeah, whatever. You take those. We only need one more egg. Remember, whenever I get this shiny Snivy, you gotta comment. And if I don't get it, you gotta subscribe so that you can be notified for the next time that I stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I'm already doing a lot of nothing. Might as well stream my nothing to everybody. Alright. Dude, this viewer has been here forever. I'm happy to have you, man. I have no clue if it's my girlfriend. My girlfriend is my first subscriber. Just like Markiplier, minus the good content. Oh, I got no room. Hold on. If the viewer that's been here forever is my girlfriend, I give you permission to comment. I know I told you not to comment on my videos, but if it is, then you can leave a comment. I just gotta know, you know? The reason I told her not to comment on my videos is because I just don't want the comments of like a video I try and make just to be me and her flirting. That would be like seeing your parents flirt. That would feel weird. Like usually you like cover your eyes and scream the word cooties and say gross. Go to your room. Okay, it's somebody that isn't my girlfriend. That's good to know. That means I'm not gonna look, but potentially another subscriber. Very awesome. Very cool. Once I get to 5 subscribers, I'll get a rank on Social Blade. This is a lot easier than editing a YouTube video. Just getting my stream set up going and doing what I was already doing. Come on now. Dying for the Shiny Snivy. Another egg. Very cool. Very awesome. You know what? I know I said I wasn't gonna ask, but it's been like an hour since you came and you stayed. You should totally leave a comment. Hopefully you're not a bot. Doesn't even need to be anything important. It can just be hi. I'll leave you alone. Or don't. Whatever you're chill with. We're just locked in on getting that Shiny Snivy, you know what I mean? Because not only do you have to get lucky with like the 1 in 1500, or sorry, like the 1 in like 1400, you gotta get lucky with like the 12.5. And that's easier said than done, you know? Flip a coin and get heads 4 times in a row. That's your 12.5. Is it? Or is it 3 times in a row? One or the other. It's hard. You'll struggle. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Lucky me. Another egg. Dude, we're burning through eggs right now. Man. I think we almost filled another box, man. I think I'm running out of space. Let me save the game, actually. This is a lot of progress. I know it probably doesn't affect anything, but nah. Might as well just save my progress for the sake of doing it. I'll start another shiny hunt once I get the. I guess I'll try and get one of each gender. So even if I do get a girl, I'll get a boy as well. Maybe if I get bored, I'll just move on to something else. Come on, let me in. Let me in. How many more boxes I got? Yeah, this is my Snivies from all these other days as well. By the way, yeah, look at my shiny box right here. It's got a severe lack of shinies inside of it. All right. Come on, please, please. Before an egg hatches. Damn. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was it for a second. I was about to be so happy. I'm getting old and crazy. And we're officially past the moment I said I would end the stream, but I'm locked in. I'm doing all right. I'm feeling okay. I'm not super tired. I'm kind of sleepy, but I'm more awake than I was in the beginning of the stream. So I'll continue. I'll let you know when I start slowing down, though. Let me check my YouTube channel, see if I got any subs. Damn. I got a clout problem. Because I don't got none. Alright. Hand me some eggs, buddy. Right now. Damn, am I really gonna run out of eggs before I get another one? Did I count that? Okay, I looked back on the stream. I did count that. I'm just making sure. Oh, we officially crossed double digits. 10% chance for me to have seen a shiny. That is like using flamethrower and getting a burn. That is the equivalent odds. So yeah, it's very, and you've had that happen before, right? So my odds are looking pretty good. Okay, I'll go inside now. Put them away. There we go. Full inventory of eggs. Easy as that. This is what I was doing a while back whenever I found that shiny Blitzel. Completely by accident. Whew. I know like 5 minutes ago I said I'm feeling more awake, but I'm starting to get tired again. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm a survivor. We want the Snivy. Oh, we're laboring, we're desiring, so we're gonna get it. Please, relatively quickly, give me a new egg. That's not bad. Oh, double trouble. Come on, spit one out. Give me an egg. Yo, don't forget to like the stream as well. That means a lot to me. It helps push it out to other people. I've been stuck at 2 concurrent viewers for a while, and while that is a lot more than I thought I was going to get, I'd like to branch out a little bit more. Maybe the quality of the stream needs to go up, but at the same time, playing your part by liking the video would be pretty awesome. I'm gonna just take a minute here, rest my head. My head kind of hurts. Only gonna be like 1 second. Alright, I'm good to keep going. I don't got that streamer stamina. I don't know how they do it. Well, I do know how they do it. They get paid. They get off stream and they look at like the $10,000 they made from donations. And they still take a break because it's taxing and hard. If I made... No, I lost my viewer. Man, that's actually tragic. Oh man, they stayed for a long time. Oh wow. Imagine they leave right before the shiny shows up. Dude, losing my only viewer. So demoralizing. It's okay. Oops. Imagine we got another shiny. Completely in the wrong spot. Dude, it would actually be so tragic if that guy who was watching my stream, they left. They stayed for like an hour though, thanks to that guy. It's just me and my alt account now. And I'm using the monitor chat. No one said a word in chat though. Wow, it didn't take that long. There we go. 153. Maybe he subbed right before he left so that he can be notified the next time. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he was holding back his sub. So, he said he'll be live tomorrow. I'm leaving right now. Such a patient guy. He was here at about 123. No, sorry. He was here at about 23 eggs, and he stayed until I reached about 148. That dude was there for like 90% of the adventure. Yeah, I don't really have much to talk about. I'm just talking about my one viewer. I don't know. It was good though. Maybe he had, I don't know, maybe his tab was muted or something. And he's like, oh, we're still watching this guy. My mistake. I'm going to leave now. Who knows? Maybe my stream is glitching. Maybe he's still here. $156. Wow, the odds would be way better. Well, maybe not way better, but considerably better. I'd be chilling like a villain if that were the case. Come on, man, push my stream out. Come on. He didn't. Damn, that's tragic. He didn't sub. I cry. Ugh. I'm gonna get to 11%, which is probably just one more. Yeah, and I'm gonna call it quits for today. I'm tired, super sleepy. I'll start back up again tomorrow. Get back on the grind. Let's do this. Get in a position for tomorrow. I've been streaming for about almost 2 hours. Nothing too crazy, but all right. Thank you for my one viewer who stayed for quite a long time. I'm very appreciative of that. He's not here to hear this anymore, and he didn't even sub or like. He just hovered for like an hour and then left. I don't know. But I don't know, maybe this stream will get some views afterwards. Who knows? Unfortunately, we did not get the Shiny Snivy today. There's always tomorrow. It's 3 in the morning. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sleepy. So we're gonna call it quits. Let me just turn my shit off. It's still going? It is. How do I turn this off? Oh, okay. Here we go.